In 1983, CompuServe offered its consumer users a small amount of disk space that could be used to store any files they chose to upload. This was, in effect, the world's very first public cloud service. So maybe your AWS S3, your Azure Storage, and your Google Cloud Storage isn't so new and groundbreaking. The show this week is a spaghetti western of news. In particular, a bonanza of updates for Power BI Embedded, Azure Service Fabric gets a second refresh of version 6.5, and Azure FastTrack can give you expert help in using some clouds. This is Azure This Week, a show attracting millions of views from outer space. Maybe not millions, and probably not from outer space, but some views, and they're probably from Melbourne. Power BI is a business analytics service aiming to provide interactive visualizations and business intelligence capabilities with an interface simple enough for end users to create their own reports and dashboards. It is basically Excel on steroids. This week, the embedded version of Power BI, called Power BI Embedded, surprise, got a bonanza of updates. Filters have now new functionality and new design. You ready? Add and remove fields to filter on, change the filter state, format and customize the filters pane so that it feels part of your report, define whether the filters pane is open or collapsed by default when a consumer opens the report, hide the entire filters pane of specific filters that you don't want report consumers to see, control and even bookmark the visibility, open and collapse state of the new filters pane, and finally, lock filters that you don't want consumers to edit. There are now also new rendering performance improvements, including query caching. There's a new tool for automating load testing, showing in real time what the renders look like. One of the most anticipated updates for developers is the inclusion of the service principal, allowing operations on the Power BI API without the need to sign in every time. And finally, the new South Africa North region in Johannesburg supports Power BI Embedded too. Whew! Bonanza! Azure Service Fabric is Microsoft's platform for building and running scalable distributed apps. Think microservices, containers, and magic cloud dust binding it together. Azure Service Fabric 6.5 second refresh release is now live. Who comes up with these names? This release includes new runtimes for Windows and Ubuntu and an updated .NET SDK. But even more exciting is the preview of managed identities. This allows accessing other Azure resources which support Azure AD authentication, including Key Vault, without requiring management of service principal credentials. If you are serious about microservices architecture and proper resource authentication, this update is for you. And now for a customer service announcement. Starting with cloud can be hard, so why not try Azure FastTrack? For only 4 small monthly payment installments, plus postage and handling, you too can be playing with the cool kids and have cloud in your life. Or Microsoft's description, FastTrack for Azure is a customer success program for organizations with cloud projects that enables the rapid, effective design and deployment of solutions. It includes tailored guidance from Azure engineers that leverages proven practices and architectural guides. I like my version better. But anyway, give it a try today. No more cloudiness from the ACG space station this week. As we say on the A Cloud Guru team when Sam Serverless Kronenberg hears about my new Azure server farm, seek and you shall cloud. So come back next week and get treated for the Azure News Blues. Keep being awesome, Cloud Gurus.